Okay, welcome everyone back to another flashlight video. This time Sofirn was kind enough to send me their new SP33 version 3 flashlight here. And to save some time, I went ahead and unboxed it. This is the box that it comes in. Just real quick, show you guys. Sorry about the autofocus there. I've been very impressed thus far with all the Sofirn flashlights I have reviewed. So they've been very impressive. They've been very durable. They've held up for a long time. I still have the original SP33. This is the original one. This was good for 1080 lumens, had an XPL LED emitter. Okay, a lot of features on that. I believe this review is still on my channel. This has been holding up for a while. My wife actually uses this the most now lately, all the time around the house. So that's been holding up really well. I've also did a review of their diving flashlight. So you can check out these videos. Just go down the videos, you should be able to see them. Really nice diving flashlight, nice magnetic ring there to turn it on and off. And they also had the headlamp here. It also has an extendable tube. This is the SP40 by Sofirn. We use as a headlamp, and it has a tube for a bigger battery. So it's really cool, really very nice for an EDC flashlight you can put in your pocket, or like I said, designed for a headlamp. So anyway, just wanted to show you a couple of the Sofirn flashlights I have previously reviewed, just to let you know that I've been very impressed with their products so far. Very high quality and very affordable. So all around good things. So real quick, let's go ahead and take a look at all the accessories you get. You get an 18650 battery adapter. This flashlight comes with a 26650 lithium-ion battery with 5500 milliamp hours. But this flashlight can also use an 18650 battery and a 21700 battery. So if you're using the 18650, you would use this tube. If you're just using a 21700, you just put it in there. This is a USB Type-C rechargeable flashlight, so they give you the USB Type-C cable. Very nice. You do get the owner's manual. We will go through all the features of this, just so you know. You also get a lanyard and 2 O-rings. So you get a lanyard and 2 O-rings. So those are the accessories with the Sofirn. So let's go ahead and take a look at the actual flashlight itself. All right, the turn that so you can read the display there, of the Sofirn SP33 version 3, okay? So very nice. It's got some nice knurling on here. It can tail stand, always a big plus in case of emergency, so you can go ahead and tail stand it and use it as a lantern if necessary. It's got a nice deep reflector, a little tactical bezel there. Very nice. So let's go over the features here. So this comes with a CREE XHP50.2 3-volt LED with a maximum output of 3,500 lumens. So the original SP33 I showed you was 1,080 lumens, so now the new one is 3,500 lumens maximum output. Has an orange peel reflector. The operating voltage on this is between 3 and 4.2 volts. As I said, it comes with a 26650 Sofirn lithium-ion battery. Let me show you that to you real fast. So this is the battery you'll actually get with it, if my autofocus will focus in there. So very nice. Always like when the flashlights come with the batteries. Makes it a lot easier as compared to what I've said in my videos in the previous old days. You had to, sometimes you buy a flashlight and you had to figure out what batteries you needed for it. So, and it wasn't always clear. So always nice when you can get the batteries with a flashlight. Okay. It's made from 6061 toughened aluminum alloy. It's hard anodized for an anti-abrasive finish. Pretty standard stuff there. Toughened mineral glass on the lens. Has overheat protection. Okay, so if the flashlight gets too hot, it will step down so it does not fry the internal electronics of the flashlight and kill or damage your flashlight. It does have a power indicator. When you first turn it on, it will light up for 5 seconds. If it lights up blue, that means the battery is good. If it comes up constant red, the battery is poor and needs to be recharged. And if it's flashing red, the power level of the battery is critical and needs to be replaced or recharged immediately. Okay, it's IPX8 waterproof up to 2 meters. It is a Type-C, as I said, recharger. You saw the cable earlier, but it's got a little port there. See if you can see it in the video in the light. There you go. So got a little flap there. It's a very snug flap, by the way. It goes back in there really good. It takes a little bit to get back in there, but it is in there snug. So you don't have to worry about it flipping out or anything, which is a big plus. You can see some of the heat sinking on there too. All right, what else here? 1 meter impact resistant. It does have an electronic lockout feature. So if you want to put this in a purse or a backpack, your pocket or whatever, and you're afraid it might turn on and get really, really hot, there's a lockout feature to prevent that from happening. Has 2 user interface modes. So you have the stepped and you have ramping, and we'll go over that in the UI. The light does have memory except for the special modes of turbo and strobe. Okay. Low voltage protection. If the voltage of the battery falls below 2.6 volts, it will turn off to protect the battery from damage. I don't know how many of you know out there. I imagine a lot of people on my channel know that lithium-ion batteries, you do not want to get below a certain voltage. Sometimes they will not come back, and if they do go below that voltage, there are some special charges that can revive a lithium-ion battery from dead, but it's not good for the battery and shortens the life of the battery, so it's not something you want to do. So it's very nice to have that in this flashlight to protect the battery. It also has advanced temperature regulation. Again, that's going to step you down in case the flashlight gets too hot due to heat. So just keep that in mind. All right, let's go over the specs as far as the outputs. And we'll go to my handy dandy chart here. Focus in there. All right, you have moon light, which is 1 lumen for 31 days. You have low, 150 lumens for 26 hours and 36 minutes. Make sure I'm focused in there. You got medium, 450 lumens for 9 hours and 21 minutes. High, 1600 lumens for 2 hours and 21 minutes. You got turbo at 3500 lumens, 1 hour and 53 minutes. Keep in mind this most likely will step down once it gets too hot. It will step down probably to high and eventually to medium depending on the temperature. And then you have strobe, which I like. I like that strobe's at the full 3500 lumens. The runtime is not listed. They did run this to the ANSI NEMA FL1 standards, so very good there. Peak intensity is 18,666 candela and has a max throw of 273 meters. We will show that when we go out to the beam shots. All right, let me set that aside here, and let me adjust the tripod here for the user interface. It's got a fairly simple user interface. Always like when they're not overly complicated. Sometimes you may not have used a flashlight for a while and you go to grab it and you don't quite remember all the ways to operate the flashlight. So anyway, real quick, to turn it on, right now we're in step mode, just so you know, and I'll show you how to switch between step mode, which is group 1, and ramping mode, which is group 2. But first off, we're going to go ahead and start off. So go ahead and turn it on there, 1 click on and 1 click off, okay? Once the light is on, you're just gonna hold, and you can see that blue indicator for 5 seconds telling you what the battery level is, and then it turned off, so you saw that there. But anyway, you go through the modes, low, medium, and high. You're just gonna hold down and it's gonna adjust, okay? And then we'll put a medium, we'll turn it off, turn it back on, and it does have memory, it goes right back to medium. Okay, if you wanna go into the moonlight mode, 1 lumen, you're just going to hold down the switch until you see it come on. So it's not very bright on the camera, but that's 1 lumen. And to turn it off, you just click it again. If you're in moonlight, if you hold it down, you're just going to ramp through. So you don't have to click it back on and off to get back to the regular modes, just so you know. Put it back to low there. Okay, this is a, to get to turbo, 3500 lumens, you're going to double click. You can double click from off, or when you're on, you can also double click, it'll go into turbo. So just keep that in mind. Okay, this is a strobe warning for everyone out there. Same thing with strobe. I mean, you can get it from on or off, but you're gonna triple click. So here we go, strobe warning everyone. From off, triple click. And you get very intense, very intense. The camera is auto adjusting. Click it again, it turns it off. If you're on, again, strobe warning, triple click. Goes into strobe. So from on or off, you can access strobe, and same with turbo. So very good there. Now to switch from group 1 to group 2, from step modes to ramping modes, while the flashlight's on, you're going to quadruple click. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to see a flash. Now we're in ramping mode. So what you're going to do is if you hold it down, it'll ramp down. hold down again, ramps up. You're going to see a slight flash to tell you that you're at the peak 3,500 lumens. Hold down again, turns off, or it goes down, I'm sorry. To click it off, just click the button once, click it on. It has memory and ramping mode, so wherever you stop the ramping at, it will go right back to. So keep that in mind. That's pretty much, and same thing with the ramping mode. Double click from off, you get turbo. Okay, click it again, goes off. If it's on, you can do the same thing. Double click while it's on, you go to instantly to turbo. Okay, you don't have to ramp up and down every time. Strobe warning again, triple click from on or off. You go into strobe, okay? Click again, goes off. Click goes right back to where it was in the memory of the ramping mode, okay? Does have, as I said, this has a lockout function. So from off, you're gonna quadruple click, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna see a flash. And if you try to access the light, it's just going to, if the button's pressed, it's just gonna flash twice to let you know it's in lockout mode, but it will not turn on. So just keep that in mind. And to, of course, reverse lockout function, you're going to quadruple click again. And then you'll see the light will go back to the original mode. And I'm going to set it back to the step mode. See the quick flash there. I'm back to step. Well, hold on. Did it do what I wanted to do? I might have. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, we're back in step mode. I just didn't hit the button right. So anyway, I'm back in step mode and get back to low. So anyway, that's a real quick overview of the new SP33 version 3 by Sofirn. A very nice, solid feeling flashlight. Very, very nice. As I've said, I've been very, very impressed with their quality and their durability. I've had the original SP33 here on my right. Man, I don't know how long off the top of my head, but it's been probably 3 or 4 years. So I don't know, you guys could check that out in the video when I did the video, but had this for a long time. It's never failed us, worked every time. My wife uses it a lot at night to save electricity. We use our flashlights and we'll tail stand them and go in rooms and use the flashlight to see around at night instead of using the house lights. And another thing you guys could do is if you wanted to save some more electricity, if you want to be really frugal, if you had a way to recharge the flashlight from solar, like a little solar panel, you could do that. And of course, with the new SP33 here, since it has USB charging right on it, and you had a solar panel, you could recharge this with a solar panel and then use this at night instead of your normal household lights and save a lot of electricity and be 100% green with solar power charging your flashlight at night to light up your house. So something to keep in mind there. So anyway, a big thank you to Sofirn for sending me the SP33 version 3 here. Then, as like I said, very, very impressive. If you're looking, you know, we're going here in Florida, we're going to hurricane season and stuff. But there's a weather emergencies all around the nation, not just hurricanes like we deal with mainly here in Florida and the Southeast. But a flashlight like this is very good to have for around the house in case you lose power. And of course, you can do all the outdoor activities you would normally do with a flashlight. But it's very good to have a high quality, durable flashlight that you can have accessible around the house all times. For in case of emergency, you just tail stand it and there you go. You have plenty of light. And with the long run times, I mean, yeah, 1 lumen for 31 days, that's not a lot of light, but 150 lumens for 26 hours, 450 lumens for 9 hours, 1600 lumens for 2 hours. So it got really long run time. So instead of spending all this money on batteries and everything, just get a high quality flashlight like this, the lithium ion battery in it, and you know, you'll get a lot more value out of it and you'll save a lot of money on batteries, let me tell you. So a big boon to the flashlight industry was the lithium ion batteries, because I mean, if you had a normal mag light with D cells, those D cells, as you know, are quite expensive and they can burn through them pretty fast. So anyway, next we're going to go outside. We're going to do some beam shots so you guys can look at how the Sofirn SP33 version 3 looks outdoors. And I may actually compare it to the old SP33 just to show you the difference in how they've come from the version 1 to the version 3 here. So anyway, so let's go outside and do the beam shots. Okay, I'm outside here with the Sofirn SP33 version 3. And I'm going to go ahead and skip moonlight. It's only one lumen. You're not going to be able to make it out in the camera much. But, you know, moonlight could be handy if you're camping, let's say. You want to read a book or look around the tent without disturbing anybody. Or maybe you might be able to walk around the house a bit with one lumen just to see enough not to bump into major things. So it can be very useful. But we're going to go ahead and start out in low, which is 150 lumens. So this is 150 lumens. That tree stump's about 50 feet away. That tree right there is about 40 feet away. And across the canal in the back, you can't really make it out on the camera, but the 150 lumens is reaching all the way back to the trees on the other side of the canal, which are about 200 feet away. Okay, the mosquitoes are really bad out tonight, so I'm going to go through this pretty quickly. Let's bump it up to the next one, 450 lumens. So that's 450 lumens. Very, very nice. Again, now you can see those trees 200 feet away across the canal. All right, let's bump it up again to high, 1600 lumens. 1600 lumens really lighten up everything very, very well. Very, very well, including those trees across the canal. And let's go ahead and bump it into turbo, 3500 lumens. So, wow, really, really lights up everything. So go ahead and turn that back off there. Now, just for fun, I got the SP33, the original one, at 1080 lumens in my right hand. And let me get it up to where it's supposed to be here. All right, so this is 1080 lumens with the original SP33, the first one here. And now I'm going to show you, and it's pretty good. I mean, it throws out there, it's really good. But now let's throw the new one, which is in my left hand, 3500 lumens. And I think you can see the difference there and the punch between the old one in my right hand and the new one. So just wanted to show that real quick. But all around, a very good light. Could be used for a lot of different uses: camping, walking a dog, indoors, outdoors, emergencies, all kinds of stuff. So very, very good. Bump it back down. So all around, very good flashlight. I want to thank Sofirn for sending me the SP33 version 3. Very, very nice flashlight. Anyway, you guys, thanks for watching, and there will be links in the description and possibly a discount code from Sofirn. So just look in the description code. In the description for the code. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, and happy lumens. Okay, real quick, I'm on the side of the canal. I just wanted to show you a distance shot with the SP33 version 3 here at the full 3,500 lumens. And I'm going to do it real quick because I'm out here in Florida in the summertime, and then the bugs, as soon as I turn the light on, they basically start flying right at me. So I'm going to do this pretty quickly, but I wanted to show you what it looks like in a long distance shot with a flashlight. So I'm just going to put it right into turbo. And that's first set of trees you can see right there. Those are about 400 feet away. And further down the canal, there's another set of trees. I can see it with my eye, but the camera's not really picking it out. You can see the bugs start coming. But that's about 800 feet away, and it does hit that. So I just wanted to show that real fast, but unfortunately I can't do it too long, guys, because the bugs literally start just attacking me like crazy. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for more videos on flashlights and ham radios and other cool gear. So greatly appreciate it. And you guys take care and happy lumens. And again, a big thanks to Sofirn. Take care, guys.